Hi, this is Anil from Learning Lad and welcome to another video tutorial on C programming language. Now in this video we will talk about the C toolsets or the toolchain and the IDE. So in the previous tutorial we have seen the steps involved from writing a C program to creating an executable from that program. So we need to use a lot of programs to convert the code written in the C language to the machine language. We have seen that we need to use the compiler, we need to use the preprocessor, we need to use the linker, and many more. So the group of all these tools is called as the toolset, and they are commonly called as the toolchain because these tools are chained together to produce the final executable program. So we have seen that the output of the preprocessor is given to the compiler as the input, and then the output of the compiler is given as the input to the linker. So we can see that all these programs are chained together, and that's why they are also called as the toolchain. Now there are many C compilers are available. For example, we have the Turbo C, and then we have the GNU C compiler, and then we have Microsoft Visual C compiler, and many more. So all these compilers, they come with the other programs which are required to produce the executable, and they are called as the toolchain. And we need to install the toolchain in our computers so that we have all the programs required to produce the executable file. So here, as I said before, there are many compilers available, and in this video series I'm going to be using this GNU C compiler, and that's because it is very famous, widely used, and also it is still under active development. So we're going to be using this GNU C compiler, and to use this GNU compiler we need to use the GNU toolchain, which contains the GNU C compiler and all other programs which are required. Now this GNU toolchain, it provides us the GCC compiler, and originally when it was created, this GCC was the GNU C compiler. It was created by Richard Stallman. He is the founder of the GNU project. Richard Stallman founded this GNU project in 1984 to create a complete Unix-like operating system as a free software. And when it was created, this GCC compiler, it supported only C language, and that's why this GCC meant as GNU C compiler. But now this GNU C compiler has grown over time to support many languages such as C++, Objective-C, Fortran, and ADA, and many more. And that's why now this GCC, it stands for GNU Compiler Collection. When it was created, at that time it was supporting only C language, and that's why at that time GCC meant that GNU C compiler. But right now it supports many other languages like C++, Fortran, ADA, and many more, and that's why now this GCC stands for GNU Compiler Collection. Now this GNU toolchain is available in all the Unix-based environments, but in Windows operating system you have two options to get this GNU toolchain. You can install MinGW or Cygwin, and both of them provide the GNU toolchain in Windows operating system. And this MinGW stands for Minimalist GNU for Windows, provides the GNU toolchain for Windows specific application development, and this Cygwin provides the Unix-like environment in Windows. And in this video series we will be using this MinGW, Minimalist GNU for Windows. Here you can install any of this, and you will be able to follow along with all the tutorials. But here the thing is, when you install this MinGW or Cygwin, they provide a single command. By using that you can perform all the compilation and linking process and produce the executable. But the thing is, if your project becomes larger and if your project contains a lot of files, then it will be difficult to manage all those files, because these are the tools, they don't provide a graphical user interface for you to write and execute the programs. All these are the command line utilities. So you need to write the commands in the command line and then you need to execute that. And also they don't come with specific editors. So the thing is, what if we have a very simple, easy to use graphical user interface where we can easily manage all our projects, and also we can write the code and then execute that code just by clicking on a button. So that kind of software is available and it is called as the IDE. This IDE stands for Integrated Development Environment, and this IDE provides all those features. It has a text editor to write the program, then it allows us to easily manage the files that we have in our program, and also just by clicking on a button we can perform all the compilation and linking process, and then we can execute the code and we can see the output. So this IDE, it simplifies the process of writing the program and then executing it. So there are a lot of IDEs available for C programming language. For example, we have the codeblocks IDE, and then we have Eclipse, the Turbo C compiler. It comes with its own IDE, and that is also called as the Turbo C. And the Microsoft has the Visual Studio, and many more IDEs are available. And in this video series we will be using this codeblocks IDE just because it is available for all the three platforms, Windows, Linux and Mac, and also it is lightweight. I think its size is below 100 MB, so you can quickly install it and start writing the programs. So we're gonna be using this codeblocks IDE. So this is it, guys. This is a bit about the tool sets and the IDEs. Thank you for watching, and if you like this video then give a thumbs up, and if you think that this video will help any of your friends then do share this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.